Hey friends, welcome to Walk and Talk with Doc. I'm Dr. Janet Rourke, the Essential Oil Vet, and today I thought I'd talk to you guys since um, we're doing our nutrition workshop this week in the EOVet membership. I wanted to talk to you about the essential oils I give most commonly for each species. I thought that would be kind of fun. So we'll start with dogs. Dogs, I use a lot of internal oils with. And remember, when we're giving oils internally to animals, it really matters the brand, and it should have the supplement facts label on the label of the essential oil saying that it's safe for internal use, okay? If it doesn't have that, don't give those internally. There's a lot of adulterated things out there. A lot of you know I use doTERRA in my practice and in my for myself. And if that's one that you want to get, please reach out, send me a DM. I'm happy to help you order those at wholesale pricing, so you can save some money and get some great discounts. But for dogs, the internal oils I like the most, that disclaimer aside, are I think I probably give uh, copaiba, turmeric, and frankincense internally the most because they're good for a lot of things like inflammation and arthritis and just supporting them overall. They're probably my favorite oils to use internally on a daily basis, long term. And all my dogs get those internally as a daily part of their supplementation. In addition to, of course, the glucosamine supplement for my senior guys and my Nuvat Plus vitamins, and they get omegas as well. And what else do they get? They get Terrazyme and the PB Assist Plus, or PB Restore, sorry, the PB Restore supplement for probiotics. So those are the oils I like to give internally the most. So I'll try to do like 3 or 4 for each species. For cats, we don't do internal oils for cats very often because they get oils internally through normal grooming practices. So we use the oils topically and then they get them internally that way. Um, but occasionally I will do a toothpick drop mixed in with wet food, frankincense or copaiba. Those are my top 2 internal oils for cats. And every once in a while we'll do something crazy like oregano if we've got an infection we're dealing with. Although I'm leaning more towards Air X a lot lately. And I will do myrrh internally or rubbed on gums if they have stuff going on with their mouth, like stomatitis and things like that. So those are probably my top internal oils for cats. For horses, cattle, we'll do horses first. Horses, I really like Digestin to help prevent ulcers and help with digestive health on a daily basis. You can just do 2 drops, 2 to 5 drops in their feed twice a day if they'll eat it. If you don't like Digestin, I'll do peppermint. I do peppermint a lot internally with horses as well. The other one I really like is On Guard to help support their immune system. A lot of the horses that I see are seniors. They might be have some they might be a little immunocompromised, or they go to shows a lot, or have new horses coming into the barn a lot. I see a lot of like big barns and things like that. So those are my top horse oils. So On Guard, peppermint, and what did I say? Digestin. Oh, and Copaiba too. Copaiba for joint health as well. Of course, I'm big on supplementation for horses because a lot of the programs out there, they don't really tailor to each horse the nutrition that they need, especially in bigger barns. So we kind of tailor the individual needs of that horse with additional supplementation. And we do that a lot with Smart Pack or Platinum Performance. There's a lot of different brands of supplements out there. Those are probably the top 2 that most veterinarians recommend, including myself. For cattle, I really like doing more immune support stuff, especially around calving time or with calves because of we deal with scours. It's kind of a thing that you just like, it can cause a lot of a lot of damage and poor growth and things like that when they're young. So I really like doing oregano and On Guard for those guys. Those are probably my top two internal oils for cattle. We'll do digestin as well. And with goats, I like digestin a lot. It helps prevent bloat. For goats, it's On Guard digestin, probably Copaiba by two. And let's see if there's anything else. So we do oregano and thyme and DDR prime to help with parasites for those guys as well. For goats and sheep. And then for chickens, my top three are, we'll do four for chickens because I just did a whole bunch of training on chickens that's coming out in March. Stay tuned. For chickens, I really like On Guard, oregano, thyme, and Air X. So Air X, believe it or not, can be given internally, and it's a great respiratory oil that can be diffused as well around birds. And a lot of times we deal with a lot of respiratory pathogens and things like that with our chickens and our turkeys. And there's only so much we can do for these guys with medications and things like that. So we're usually treating the flock with those and not just individuals. But depending on how well your chickens can be handled, you can actually do that individually if you can isolate your sick birds and do it that way. But I like doing those as just general flock preventive maintenance. You can mix it in with the food, you can mix it in with the water, and at a rate of about probably like 2 to 4 drops per, well, probably like 4 to 5 drops per gallon of water if you're doing it in the water. You just want to make sure you have a dispersant in there. And then in their feed, about usually run about like a drop per 5 pounds of feed, but you can do more than that if you've got an issue going on. That's more prevention. Let's see, what else? What other species do you guys want to hear about that I didn't talk about? For small rodents like rats and chinchillas, bunny rabbits, we'll say our pocket pets kind of guys, hamsters. I actually really like the citrus oils. So lemon in their water is probably my favorite thing. I like to do, let's see, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I like to do, um, what else do we do for those guys? We'll often do On Guard and oregano, but not like on a daily basis, more like for specific targeted things. And then just making sure that they also are getting a probiotic. Super, super important for those hindgut fermenters to not disrupt their hindgut bacteria that are really important for digesting forage. But I really like the citrus oils for those guys. And then Air X is another really good one for that. So if you didn't know, you can use Air X. That should be your tip for today. All right, that's probably enough for now. Let me know in the chat what internal oils you like to use with your animals, and if you found today's walk and talk helpful. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.